Right guys, I've just arrived in Gdansk. It's about 4 degrees and about 11:30 AM. And I'm just here for 48 hours, gonna try some food, meet some people, maybe shoot some guns, we'll see. But yeah, let's go. I've just realised how stupid I look with this hat, but it's quite cold, so it's quite necessary. I've realised I've come here without much preparation, so I'm a bit sparse on the information side. But all I can think right now is that I'm starving, so I'm going to try and look for food. Probably use Google Maps for some recommendations, as I don't want to risk it. But I'm sure everything here is very nice. So this beautiful building right here is called a Great Armoury and was built in around 1602, 1604. Well, it says 1605 out there, but it was used, as the name suggests, as an armoury. I see it's open, so I'm going to try and go inside. Just use it as a gallery for now. So this is the Duga, the main market street in Gdansk, and one of the most notable tourist attractions, according to Google. I guess it's just the main, it used to be a market back in the day, and now it's a place where a lot of restaurants converge and had a lot of tourists in. I'm quite starving, so I'm going to be one of those tourists that get lodged in. I gotta say though, it is a very pretty street. Love the architecture. And this building right here is the main town hall. I also think it's a, I also think it's a museum, but it's currently closed, unfortunately. So I just had lunch at this place. I had pulled pork. So I just had lunch at that place. I had a pulled pork burger and affogato. Came to about I think about £12. I think it comes to about £12, so a lot more cheaper than London. I'm about to. It's now 1:30, so I'm going to go and check into my hostel now. So a little bit of history for you. This city used to be called Danzig. It changed between Gdansk and Danzig for quite a while, I think, because there was a lot of German influence and a lot of German control over the city. So Nazi Germany actually used it as a reason to, I guess as a casus belli to invade in 1939. and this was actually the place of the first Battle of World War II, which I'll be going to see tomorrow. But yeah, Nazi Germany said it was theirs basically and used it as a reason to invade and I guess take it back. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to the battle site of the Battle of Westerplatte, I think it's pronounced, and it has quite some historical significance, being the first, being the location for the first battle of World War II. First thoughts on Gdansk or Danzig. Yeah, very nice, feels very clean, very safe, very quaint, and quite quiet actually. There's not that many people here. I guess it's not really high season for tourists at the moment. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So my hostel is somewhere around here, and it's a hostel with a spa actually, which is will be interesting to see. I think it's that one just there. Just got waved at by a load of people in the spa, and I think that's the one. I didn't want to do it though, I was a little bit embarrassed. Come on, let's find it. Is this the hostel?
Proszę. Musi pan pojechać na pierwsze piętro.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't.
Już. Działamy. Mam turecki. English, Deutsch,
English.
English? Musi pan pojechać na pierwsze piętro do apartamentu numer 10.
You need to go to the first floor, apartment number 10.
Unfortunately, I don't speak Polish, so I can understand, but tell me to go to the first floor via Google Maps. I need a booking.
Check-in?
Yeah.
20 minutes,
Okay, yeah, no worries. Back in 20 minutes. So I'm a bit early for check-in, so I need to go find somewhere hopefully close by. I can just get a coffee or something and wait. This is more of a residential area, so I don't know, we'll see. I just had a lovely coffee at this little quaint cafe over there behind me. Now it's time to actually go into my hostel. Oh, okay.
Magnetic card. A key.
Door 6. Bed 4. Language 8. This is what I got. This is my special area. Good for it was like 10 quid for 2 days, something like that. So apparently there's a good viewpoint at the top of my building, which I'm going to go check out now. Hopefully it's not too dark. Oh, this is the terrace. Oh wow, okay. It's quite a nice view. So yeah, it's quite a nice view up here. See, I guess most of Gdansk over here as well. I think that's St. Mary's Church, which we're going to do tomorrow. But yeah, nice. Probably very nice up here during the summer. A bit chilly for sunbathing now. Okay, so I'm going to a pub crawl tonight. It's like I can meet up event everyone signs up to. It's a good way to meet people, and I'm not going to meet anyone else doing it in any other way, so I'm going to be going to that at 8:30, hence I've changed. I'm not going to take my camera though, because there's going to be pubs and clubs and drinking involved. I don't want to smash my camera up. So yeah, but I will try to film some on my phone instead. The quality might not be as good, but it should still be decent enough. See you soon. I quite enjoyed this pub crawl actually. You meet new people, you play drinking games together, and then you go in a few not so good bars and some good bars. great place to meet people if you're traveling solo. So day 2, slightly hungover. Went to one of those pub crawls last night. Met a group of Norwegian and Swedish guys, and it was a little bit of chaos. Didn't get much footage, but I got a little bit on my phone, which I'll put in the video. Today, going to go see a few bits. Going to see the location of Battle of Westerplatte, one of the first battles of World War II. But I'm going to go to a Mechny bar, or milk bar. So if the pronunciation is terrible, not that kind of milk bar. Cold milk bar, because during communism there wasn't much meat and a lot of meals were dairy or milk based. So yeah, very traditional Polish restaurant. So let's go. Can I have the strand?
Chicken cutlet
Yes, please.
with potatoes.
Yeah, please.
Proszę bardzo.
Chicken cutlet, mash and beetroot. £8. I've got to say it's quite tasty. So I don't think you can really go to Gdansk without visiting the World War II museum. Yeah. Very important place during the war. I'm quite excited to have a look and see what's in there. So I think we'll go here and then either try and go shooting, no I haven't booked yet, or go to Westerplatte. So I've just come out of the museum. It were quite good. It covered not just Poland in World War II, but the whole of World War II, including the Asia side. And yeah, it probably took a couple of hours, longer than I expected, and well worth the money. Little kid smiling at me over there. Laughing at me, talking to the camera. Alright, can I get a large soft ice, please?
Yeah. Because I had both of you say those.
You can bring. You want Italian or American?
Or I could just say no.
What's the difference?
You have pictures here.
Oh, that's American, right?
No, this is Italian.
Oh, Italian then. Yeah, cheers. Thanks so much. This massive ice cream was like £2, £2.50. In UK it would probably be like £6. Very nice actually. Better than the UK as well. Hi. Yes. So unfortunately the shooting was all sold out. I didn't have much time for it anyway. So now I've come to Westerplatte. So this is the place I'm going to go to the most in Gdansk, because it's the site of one of the first battles of World War II. Old abandoned railway track here. So that's the Baltic Sea, and I bet it's bloody freezing. Military site over there still, so best not to go that way. Yeah, you can tell it's the Baltic because my hands are freezing just by standing there in the wind. Anyway, from what I remember, on the 1st of September 1939, the Germans launched a surprise attack against the free city of Danzig, which is now Gdansk, and the 180 Polish soldiers stood against thousands of Germans, outgunned, outnumbered, and they stood for quite a while, and they stood for 7 days, which was initially supposed to be like 12 hours. That's a sign of a great defence and the strong will of the Polish soldiers and people. I don't know much more about it than that, so I'm hoping to find out more here. Anyway, this peninsula is called Westerplatte, and hence the name Battle of Westerplatte. Just a couple of the casualties of Westerplatte. I'm quite gutted about missing the shooting, but I'm probably going to Krakow in September. I'm just going to try and do it there and hopefully get some footage. For now I can just enjoy the final hours of my trip here. So this here was a guardhouse and used to hold a big gun. Better be careful. Yep, there we go. 1st September. So yeah, it says here, during the attack, 15 Polish soldiers were killed, and 50 German soldiers were killed. 26 Polish wounded, 121 Germans wounded. So they really put up quite the fight. Unfortunately, Poland was wiped off the map once again and put under both the Soviet Union and the Nazi Reich. Some cherry blossom there. So yeah, that's Westerplatte. I think it's just nice to come here, see the monument, respect the dead, and remember it's a very historically significant place, so I'm glad I came. I always do find it quite amazing coming to these places and just remembering and trying to imagine how it was for everyone back then. So about, what, 70 years ago, there's bombs and bullets going all over the place here. Some of the first shot of World War II. I'm just trying to imagine what it was like during that time. The world in chaos. Thank God we have peace in our time now, huh? Well, right at the end of the peninsula is this thing. And I think it's well, it looks like a tank or some kind of turret that was once in place. Yeah. This is where one of the turrets was, protecting the peninsula here. Interesting, they've left that little fragment there as a reminder. Back to main town Gdansk. So this is a gun house here, and it housed 2 machine gun rooms. Well, it's the remnants of what it was anyway. Can't really see inside, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really see inside, unfortunately, but yeah, I bet this is in a lot of use during the battle. Remnants of the battle? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the first guardhouse, and that's where you see all the damage to the walls, bullets, explosions, whatnot. first line of defence on the peninsula. It's quite interesting that we kept it this way, and it's the damage has stayed like that all these years. So I just read here this place used to be a holiday spot, and there was a spa and holiday homes built all around the peninsula in the late 19th century, which is quite surprising because I didn't know, just surprised that they would do that back then. They knew how to have fun. Plus it's the Baltic Sea, so it must have been very cold even in the summer. But then again, I guess I didn't know about the great beaches around the world. So my short time in Gdansk came to an end, and I thought I'd finish it just by taking some beautiful night shots around the city. Enjoy.
Się? No, ale...